Good evening, my ladies, gentlemen, both snithers, in-betweens, and outsiders. Welcome to Monday Night Tea Time with your host, the Bard. Not much to say tonight. Like I've said, I'm probably running out of transitional things to say. I've kept up with a few other trans guys talking about their transition and progressively and down the timeline and all that. That it seems like everyone faces off with these moments of lull where after, so many months nothing new really changes and you're waiting for the more noticeable changes to cement themselves, like, a little fuzz on my lip. It's like, yeah, it's been a little bit of fuzz for quite a while now and I'm waiting for it to cement itself into something bigger, but that's going to take time. So I've reached like a lull in transition, which should have been expected, and I probably did expect, but at the same time, you never know how obnoxious something like that is going to be until you're in the thick of it. So lately, lately that's what I've been dealing with. That's I was debating because it's not like a transitional change, but it is related to transition, and it is essentially a side effect of testosterone because it is because of all of the changes that testosterone has brought about that I'm to a different kind of dysphoria now, where it's like, yeah, I have this, but it's not much, and it hasn't been much for a while. And like, I smell so masculinely. Like, big problem with being gay and a trans guy is like, I love the way I smell now. Like, probably too much, but but it's like, I smell so masculine and my skin has actually gotten thicker and warmer. My body heat's gone up. I'm sitting with my window open right now. It should be cold. I think it is cold, but I'm not. Um, like that, I've had so many changes that are, you know, traditionally very masculine physical experiences, and then I'm faced off with the fact that like I still have a massive chest and I still don't really have a penis. I have had to start using the term T-dick to like give myself some emotional support. I do have a dick. It's just small, like very small and new, and it's built wrong and it doesn't do any of the things a dick is supposed to do, but it's mine. Um, and that's where I'm trying to live in my headspace, but it is particularly harder now that I have all these masculine things to face off with the few things that aren't masculine. Because when it was all negative, that became ground level. It became neutral to just feel negative about all parts of my body, to feel like my voice was too high, to feel like my hands were too soft, to feel like I smelled too sweet, or all these things that I couldn't do a push up, which now I'll just get bored and do 10 of them. I really can't do more because I, as an individual person unrelated to transition, have shit endurance. Just at all, none of it. But knowing that, like, I can gain muscle differently and my voice is deeper, and there's so much about me that feels so masculine, it's so much more difficult to confront the chest and the below the belt bits. So that's just something to bear in mind. I'm sure other people have mentioned it, but you never realize how like visceral it's gonna be for you until you get there, and it sucks. So a warning, it sucks. But I guess it's a mind over matter thing where you have to look at the fact that you can only hate these things because you love everything else, which is far better than it was before, where you hated everything and that just became normal. That now, like, my new normal is masculine, 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 yeah! I have tits! What are those doing there? Like, it could be worse. But the thing is, when it is worse, you get used to worse. And that's not good. But, yeah, that's been the big thing that I've noticed over the course of the past week. And, I mean, building up for a while, but there were, other changes to report, and changes are exciting. But like I said in, I think, first or second week, that it's the patience and the wearing down of the patience and the steady inflow of impatience, those are things that, they don't list off on that paper that says, well, these are the side effects of testosterone. They don't list off being impatient that these side effects don't happen fast enough. But it is one of them, technically, because it's caused by the changes. But, yeah. That's really all. It's just something to bear in mind, and like I said, it's mind over matter, choosing to be happier about, like, the 75 to 80% of things that are going well, and not focusing on the fact that the other 25 to 20% make you still feel shitty. I mean, you're human. You're still gonna... Here's the thing. This does not solve your problems. You're still gonna feel like a shitty human being, because you're still a human being. And being shitty is human fucking nature. I can be a bit of a pessimist. I like to consider myself an optimistic pessimist. As long as you say it with a smile, it counts. But, yeah. Nothing really else. I'm sure there's something nagging at my mind that's like, oh, you could say this. Nah. I'll just, it is late, and I am actually reading some very cleverly written Victorian male erotica right now, and I would like to get back to my book, thank you! I'm doing this for you, which means I'm doing it for me. Technically, I'm just doing this for me. I'm really only doing this for me. No one watches these. If you do, well, bless you and I'm sorry. Both of those things. But yeah, I'll just get to the songs. And, then we'll both have our evenings to ourselves, won't we? I don't know, maybe you're not alone. That's nice, huh? Anyway, fuck it. Green by Cavetown. Untitled song by me. Sit up a little fucking straighter. This is erosion. Grind up rocks with your molars. A big fish swims past your rod. You can't catch it, it's far too fast. Deep hook marks and rubber lips. I see your eyes in the flowers. I'll pick a bunch for your room, green and blue to match your pictures. You look so good in green, and I hope you're well. And you look so good with him, and I'm proud of you still. I miss your perfect teeth, I was too blunt. I hope you feel happy, that's all I want. I actually really do like the sound of my singing voice. I can't do anything in like a higher tenor, otherwise I really don't have the breath support for it. It goes scratch, gets caught right here in the center of my throat, and just, I run out of oxygen before I'm halfway through the line. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, that is why the depth of these songs have just continuously dropped. Because I could try, briefly I will try, to sing higher, and we'll see how that goes. This is erosion. Grind up rocks with your molars. A big fish swims past your rod. You can't catch it, it's far too fast. Deep hook marks and rubber lips. I see your eyes in the flowers. I'll pick a bunch for your room, green and blue to match your pictures. You look so good in green, and I hope you're well. And you look so good with him, and I'm proud of you still. I miss your perfect teeth, I was too blunt. I hope you feel happy, that's all I want. It takes a vast more amount of effort. Vastly greater amount of effort. I thought that didn't sound grammatically right to me. Next song! Well, I'm sorry, I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. You said that 11 years ago, And you think it's still today. Well, you were screaming at me then, but now I see it on your face, and I'm sorry. I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase, and I'm so sorry I can't be someone that you wanted. I'm so sorry that I had to be me. And it's fucked up that I need to say that. A little bit of a hiccup burp, sorry. That one ended up pitching a little higher because I just did the last song a little higher than usual. I don't know how to control this yet. This is a new contraption. But yeah. Just, no physical changes to report. Emotional changes. Singing voice is lovely but still needs work. And we're all good. Then I will get my tea in my hand and drink this. So yeah. I'm gonna continue doing these because I need some semblance of schedule in my life. Sorry, it's trash night, so everyone's pulling out their cans. I will continue doing these, even though, like, lately I've been putting them off until later on in the evening, because I'm like, man, I have nothing to fucking say. Nobody watches them anyway. Why do I do them? Because I do them for me, and I rarely give myself enough credit to do things for me. Oh, well. So, on that note, I will, probably bug you guys with more songs later. I've been singing a lot. But, yeah. We will see. But all in all, happy Monday night. I will see you next Monday night. Be safe until then. Night.